Hello third grade and welcome to our reading skill practices for today. Now we have a couple of practices where we're going to practice prefixes and suffixes on the next couple of pages, and we'll be working on some of them in our video. The first one we're not going to spend a lot of time on together. You'll be doing all of the evens on your own, but I'll describe how you are going to be doing them. So it says circle the words that has the prefix and only the prefix underlined. So remember, pre means before. So a prefix is added before the root word. And a root word can stand on its own. So I can already cross out the ones that I know it's not correct because that's underlined at the end. It's definitely not those. The other two, I can see if the root word can stand alone. Cycle, well, that's a word. Is a word? No. So recycle only has the prefix re underlined, and re means again. Number 3, only prefixes, so I see some that have the ending underlined, so I can already cross those out. That would be a suffix. And then I can look at the part that is not underlined. Gravity, or ear. Which one can stand on its own? Which one is a base word? Well, is not a base word. It can't stand alone. Ear is not a base word. Those are actually both suffixes. So anti-gravity. Anti means the opposite. So the opposite of gravity. Number 5, you can cross off the ones that have the ending, the suffix underlined, and see which base word can stand alone. Pleased or toric. Well, pleased is a word. It can stand on its own. Displeased means not pleased. And number 7. Cross off any that have the suffix underlined because we're just looking for the prefix. Pre means before. And then I can circle what is not. So I have st, forest, and ment. Well, forest can stand on its own, and that's the only one. D means to take down. So deforest means to take down a forest. Maybe you've heard deconstruct. Go ahead and circle that, and you'll be able to come back and do the highlighted ones. Now we're going to go through a couple of prefixes and their meaning. There are so many in the English language, but we're going to be focusing in 3rd grade. We only focus on a couple. Re, pre, dis, and un. Those are the ones we focus on the most. But I want you to see that there are a ton of prefixes that you can add on to a sentence. So let's go ahead and look at a couple of these. Let's first identify the ones that we know. Well, I know pre means before, so I can put that one right here. And dis means not. We learned this on Wednesday. Dis and also un. They both mean not. And re means to do again. Now let's look at a couple more of these. I'm going to cross these out because I already wrote them down. Non, none. like non-toxic. That is a prefix that means not. Non. For can mean before. So maybe you've heard of a foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Sub, like a submarine, or a substitute. Sub means under, so a substitute would be under a teacher, or a submarine would be under the water. Anti means against. Anti. Mid can change the word to meaning middle. D means the opposite. Deconstruct. Miss means wrongly. And semi means half. Now at the bottom here, I want you to add a root word to 3 of these words and tell me the meaning. So let's say I have the word disable with the prefix dis. That means that you are not able. Knowing prefixes and suffixes can help us find the meanings of words we do not know. So even though we've never seen the word before, we can use our knowledge of prefixes and suffixes to figure it out. Go ahead and finish writing this out, and then we'll move on to the suffixes next. You can pause the video now. Our next activity page is going to be similar to the one we did on Monday, where we looked at un and dis. And I want to talk a little bit more about this one before you begin. So the prefixes pre and re mean similar things. Pre means before, and re means again. So as you're going through this, you're going to be adding either pre or re to the root word. So the root word here is right. So to add on the prefix, that means again. Which one means again? Oh, re means again. So I will add the prefix re to the root word, right. To make a new word. Adding prefixes helps you make new words. Let's try arrange again. So again, well, re means again, and my root word is arrange. Rearrange. For the rest of them, you're going to look at the same thing. What is the root word? Views. What's the root word? Special school, before school. School is our root word. And then you're going to write a single word to use the prefix pre or re to match each description. To cook something beforehand. To tell something again. Once you are finished with this, you can move on to the next activity for today.